Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a Catfish Hunter will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
After it is Upton. 1 out.
In the second spot tonight,
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. Ground ball left side. To his left, Norris. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
batting third, center fielder
Carlos Gomez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Greg Bird will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a pass ball. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit on the ground is short. Piazza is up with it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Alex Gordon stands in trying to cash in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away.
Yeah, and if nothing else, they've at least done a pretty good job of making this starter work right here in the first inning.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And you know, all you have to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ricky Nolasco gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, in his last outing, he got hit around pretty well. Gave up 6 earned runs. Gonna have to miss some bats in this one.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Justin Upton will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Jose Bautista will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
Well, it's still early in the year, and he knows what's at stake. This is a contract year for him, so continuing to put up big numbers like this is going to be huge for him.
The cleanup hitter Alex Rodriguez will stand in. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here. Steve Pearce will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Matt Wieters will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Squared that one up just a little late. Catfish looks in. Here's the 0-1. swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Second baseman,
Josh Harrison will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
batting 8th.
Dominic Brown will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
And he falls behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Derek Norris will stand in, and he was the entirety of their offense yesterday afternoon as he drove in both of their 2 runs. Good zip to the fastball there by Nolasco, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez is there, 1 down.
Batting 7th.
Striding into the box, Alejandro De Aza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gomez on the run. 2 gone.
Batting 8th.
Jordan Schaefer will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Alcides Escobar steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
High in the air out towards shallow right. 1 away here to begin the third.
Up next for the Nationals,
Matt Duffy will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Luis Carrasco digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Luis Carrasco.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Brown. 1 away.
Now batting.
Jackie Robinson stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Left fielder,
Justin Upton is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Nolasco comes set. The 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Jose Bautista will dig in. He singled his first time around. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Alex Rodriguez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show. Carlos Gomez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
In there, strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. Right side hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Into the box now, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Drilled to first. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning. Steve Pearce is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Nolasco's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Wieters has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Derek Norris is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Duffy scoops it up, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
For Philadelphia.
Alejandro De Aza is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runs up and gets this one down. Duffy comes up with it. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Now batting,
Jordan Schaefer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Luis Carrasco stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Josh Harrison heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Hunter's ready. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1.
Up next for Washington.
Dominic Brown comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Got him. Digging in, Alcides Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting,
Matt Duffy will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Grounded down the third baseline. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew. One left for Washington. Back to the top of the order now. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Duffy has it, and the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Squares around and drops down a good one. Throw to first will get Upton as he's retired, trying to bunt his way on. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Phillies have elected to.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now the question is if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe. And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And he throws it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Now batting.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the three-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Hit hard to short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington sixth.
Designated hitter. Hanley
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, it's just game one of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the sixth inning opens with a flyout, one away.
Up next for the National.
So one gone in the inning, and that brings up the speedy Carlos Gomez. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
De Aza backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. Steve Pearce will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gomez comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Derek Norris stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. Nolasco steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Alejandro De Aza steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Alejandro De Aza.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Duffy has got it, and the side is retired. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. Alex Gordon will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Matt Wieters is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Norris on to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
Now batting,
Josh Harrison will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Scorched to third. Norris is there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And Jordan Schaefer steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Luis Carrasco stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Harrison on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Jackie Robinson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Shot towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. Eric Goodell will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Justin Upton will dig in here with the bases loaded now, and their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
And they've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Alex Rodriguez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2. Steve Pearce will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This one's chopped to third. Barehanded on the hop, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Dominic Brown, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Catfish steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Alcides Escobar. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Matt Duffy will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Aaron Loop will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Matt Duffy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
So striding in, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Carlos Gomez steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nats leave a pair. It remains 1. Neil Kotz is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Neil Cox.
Derek Norris stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Gomez is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter,
Alejandro De Aza will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jordan Schaefer. He singled his last time up. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Gomez. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Greg Bird will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple. Aaron Hicks will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Hot shot towards the hole. And this is a base hit as they've come back to tie it here in the top of the ninth. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Matt Wieters is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Second baseman.
Josh Harrison will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Oh, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit. Dominic Brown strides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base.
Yeah, and the key here is don't try to do too much. At least move the line and get it to the next guy. It's not really easy to score a guy from first all in one swing.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So not. Alfred Broussard will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Ken Williamson is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Now playing first base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Luis Carrasco stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Jackie Robinson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Jackie Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder
Justin Upton digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And here's the swing by Upton as he gets on top of this one and sends it out to deep left field. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go. Alcides Escobar will come on now to start things out in the 10th, and you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
Matt Duffy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Around first, heading for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. A fastball off the plate away, it's ball 1. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
Well, it's pretty obvious to me right here. First base is open following that double. I don't think they have any intention of giving him anything in the strike zone.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. Jose Bautista steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Hit to third. Duffy is right there, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Alex Rodriguez struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And if the Nationals want to look ahead to a possible matchup problem to come, here's what's left in the Washington pen. Steve Pearce stands in. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Derek Norris will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
He knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
But he came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one.